And hello, everybody. This is Chris from the Stuart Buzz. Just wanted to. I just want to see if that made a sound there. I'm going to do a shout out, by the way. Something that's kind of annoying me and surprised me at the same time. So recently, I interviewed the twin sister and the cousin of Calvin Berry, our mailman here in downtown Stuart, who everybody loved. And I'm not lying, everybody loved. So I made the podcast of it, and I posted it pretty much on every page which accepted it, except for one. One page did not accept it. And I'm going to call out that page right now. It is called Stuart Moms. So I posted this on Stuart Moms, a very, very, very appropriate post about a beloved mailman who passed away. And there are some discrepancies as to how he passed away. And her sister was on, and we made the podcast about it. Okay, so I do podcasts all the time. I post all the time. The response back from the administrator of Stuart Moms is that it was too long and they don't have any time to look at it. Well, my inconsiderate friend, this was our downtown mailman. The word Stuart, downtown. I'm thinking that you know it. And you don't have the time? Why, there's a twin sister grieving, her cousin grieving, possibly a mom down south grieving, a mom from a guy who devotes his time and works in Stuart. Granted, he's not a mom, but he has one. And I thought it was a compassionate thing that people get to see the true story of Calvin Berry. Clearly, you did not care. You didn't have the time to watch it. Well, if you watched 3 minutes of the video, you would have realized that it was appropriate to put on the page and let people decide whether or not they wanted to watch it or not. Because you know what? I posted it, must have been 20 group pages. And Stuart Moms was the only one that said, hey, this isn't the kind of stuff I want on there. So I started reading some of the stuff that was on there. And it was like, well, I'm not going to get into that. What I am going to say is I'm highly disappointed that people who call themselves Stuart Moms, and mind you, the moms that are on there that do the posting, this is not geared towards you. This is geared towards the administrator who didn't find the compassion to be able to put on something because they couldn't find the time. No, I'm not judging what you were doing at the time, that you're so busy. So busy. But that was your response. And they said, well, it's an hour long and I really can't look. You just literally needed to read the title, The Untold Story of Calvin Berry. So for all those people that wanted to see it, go to psychicandthegenie.com and click on the Stuart Buzz podcast. And this isn't a promotion for me. I wanted you to see the video. Since I'm not allowed to post it onto the Stuart Mom page because the administrator seems to have a stick up. Oh, wait. I should keep it nice, shouldn't I? So, Psychic, Psychic, the letter N, the word the, and the word genie, GENIE.com. And then you'll see a Facebook, and then right below it, you'll see the podcast. And you can see the story that Calvin's twin sister is talking about, because she doesn't believe that Calvin drowned. So all of you moms in Stuart, I can pretty much bet lots of you know who Calvin would be. So I urge you to watch it, and not because I want views, not because I want to be promoted in any way. No, I was trying to share a story, and a compassionate story, of a grieving family that just wants answers. That's it. And the Stuart Moms administrator didn't have the time or the decency to even take a look at this video. And that really irked me. I found that to be so unprofessional. We have about 6 or 7 pages of our own, and we monitor each one of them. And, if I disagree with somebody, I'll actually have a conversation with them. And then, I put it on. Unless it has, like, curse words and bad things, or, like, unprofessional, and they're promoting ductwork cleaning, which I was not doing. I wasn't even promoting anything other than Calvin's passing and the truth that should be told about Calvin's passing. So, again, psychicandthegenie.com. You can go to that website. You can look at the Stuart Buzz, or just go to YouTube and type in the Stuart Buzz, B-U-Z-Z, Stuart, as you would in downtown Stuart. So, the Stuart Buzz, and you will come up with that, and you can actually watch the video amongst other videos. And we'll be having many more videos similar to Calvin's sister's video. There are many people who have unanswered questions about whether or not the investigation was done professionally, or there was something missing, or something that they just don't understand and want to understand and want some clarity, because the clarity apparently is missing at this point. There's too many things that do not make sense, and I am not the one that said they do not make sense. She has done her research and her evidence and her discovery, and I let her share her stories through my venue that I do on a daily basis. So, once again, thank you, Stuart Moms, administrator, not the people that belong to the group, but the administrator, of not taking the time to be compassionate enough about the favorite mailman in downtown Stuart. And you can go to any one of these stores and they'll know who Calvin is. So, Calvin Berry, this is dedicated to you. The video is also dedicated, the podcast, to Calvin Berry, who passed away March 11, 2021. You may remember that administrator. It was a big deal. He was found floating in a canal. But, I guess that doesn't interest you. But, breastfeeding and other stuff are important. I understand that. I did read things about that. So, find it in your heart to be nice to others, okay? And don't judge because you see a podcast on there and you're like, oh no, a podcast. Oh my God, this is an hour and 1 minute. I'm not asking you to listen for an hour and 1 minute. It's up to you. But give it a shot. Maybe somebody does want to hear about Calvin, because I heard from people, from Stuart Moms, that they wanted to hear the story about Calvin. but you took it away. So what I'm doing is giving it back. That's all. You can always contact me right through my website, psychicinthejunior.com, and hit contact, and you can send me a message if you choose. Or you can come down to 313 Colorado Avenue in downtown Stuart. 313 Colorado Avenue in downtown Stuart. And explain why you would want to block this podcast of a grieving family, of a grieving mom, of a grieving sister, of a grieving cousin. Why it was so important just to get rid of that. It's not like you're paying for the channel and you're paying for kilobytes, or you're killing, megabytes. It's taking up too much room. That's not what it's about. So don't play that with me. We have lots of channels. So my door is open, unlike yours. I hope to hear from you. And anybody that sees the video, give a comment that you're from Stuart Moms and you watched it. Because the people on Stuart Moms in a whole, the people themselves, are amazing people. And there's lots of them who know me. There are some that do not. My name is Chris. Nice to meet you. Look forward to hearing from everybody. And I want you to all have a blessed day. Bye now.